Hello everybody, welcome to
Baking a potato with babies.
This week's baking episode of Baking with Babies. And what are we going to make today?
Waffles.
Waffles. We made waffles before. What are we making today?
Cake.
We're making cake.
Yeah.
Cake for who?
Liam.
For Liam.
Yeah.
For Liam's what?
Birthday.
For your birthday. Oh my goodness, your birthday is going to be on Monday. Tell everybody, how old are you going to be? 2. So this is a very exciting episode of Baking with Babies today. So we're doing a trial run of Liam's birthday cake. And this is a cake that we've made for a bunch of really special occasions. This is a lemon cake. It's like a lemon pound cake that has a really nice glaze over top of it.
You're working on the baking soda.
You're working on the baking soda. Well, that's good because we're going to start with the baking soda in just a moment. But what's really special about this year is that we're using a very special cake pan that Liam has not seen yet. So this will be a surprise for him. But we're going to teach you how to make the cake, and then we'll kind of do a big reveal at the end. So we're going to start this off. We'll post the recipe in the post for you guys as always, but we're going to start you guys off with the dry ingredients. Whoop, we're not ready for the eggs yet. We're not ready for the eggs yet. We're starting off with baking soda. Starting off with baking soda, remember? Here's yours. So this baking soda has come from Liam's shop. Do you have your own shop in the house? Yeah, so this has come from Liam's shop, and his eggs are in baking powder are from his shop. So this is extra special. So you're going to have 2 cups of cake flour is what you start with. And don't fret if you don't have cake flour in your house, as most people don't on a regular basis, unless you use recipes that use it. It is something that you can make at home, just a moment, out of all-purpose flour, which is what we had to do today because we couldn't find any cake flour right now on the shelves. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So we are actually going to start off, first of all, we're going to put the flour back into our bowl and start this part of it again. So you have 2 cups of cake flour, and you're going to have just a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So a tiny teaspoon. Hang on one second. Hang on one second. All right, so can you help me measure out a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda? Great, put that in there. And then you're going to take cream of tartar, which again is something that we don't see used exceptionally often. So this is something that I was able to find pretty easily in our shop. We also have another recipe that we're going to share with you soon, just a moment, share with you soon that has cream of tartar as well. So if you want to get cream of tartar for this recipe and hang on to it for the next recipe, it's a good one. All right, so then we're going to have 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Help me. Help me pour this in. But Mama will do it this time around. All right, and then we're going to have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we usually don't always use quite as much salt as the recipe calls for. So we'll just shake it into our hand. Help Mama. Yeah. Just like that. All right. And then we need to mix this up. Can we mix it up? What are we mixing with? Who's this? Not Pooh today. Who's on your spoon?
Don't.
Is that Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not doors.
That's for Lilo, our Lilo. Lilo is my mom, Julie. That's my mom, who may, you never know, may make a guest appearance on this video today to help us. All right, and so once you've mixed your dry ingredients together, you're going to set them aside. All right, so once we finish mixing, we're going to set them aside. And then we're going to take our butter. So you should have 2 sticks of butter, which either soften or have them at room temperature for a while. All right, so we're going to push our butter in. And then you're going to take a tablespoon, I believe, tablespoon of grated lemon zest, or, why, thank you, nice mixing, sir. Grated lemon zest or grated lemon peel. So we've grated up some lemon peel and cut up some lemon already. So
Need that.
the eggs, not quite yet. In a few minutes, we'll use the eggs in just a few minutes. Can you help me put our lemon zest in? Can you help me dump that in? Help me put it in? Nope, Mama will do this part. Okay. All right, and we're going to mix this up. We're going to kind of smush our butter up. You going to smush the butter up with me? Yeah, smush the butter up. Nice, and you're going, while you're kind of smushing your butter up, you're going to mix the lemon zest into it as you're going. What do you need?
Driving and baking.
You're driving and baking? Oh no, tell everybody, say it's not safe to drive and bake.
No.
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 It's not safe to drive and bake, silly goose.
Mom, you're driving me.
I'm not driving and baking.
Mom, baking.
I am baking. Okay. So who's on your, tell everybody, who's on your shirt?
Mom.
Malala. And what did she do?
Baby.
She was very brave. We found a couple of these really cool shirts with pretty fine ladies, huh? Yeah, and she's one of our favorites. Okay, so mix this up until it's pretty soft. What do you have there, mister?
The bottom not open.
The bottom's not open. Do you need help from Mama? Come here. Look at what you brought in. So this is a really, really cool game. This is a matching game that we found from the Little Feminist, and it has all of our really cool, pretty cool women in here. And who is on the top? Malala. I know, dude. She's your girl. And who's that?
Mother.
Malala, right like your shirt. I know. So it's got pretty cool people like Frida Kahlo and Marie Curie, Sally Ride, and lots of other cool people. Queen Elizabeth. And who's this fine lady?
Rosa.
Rosa who? Rosa Parks. And what did Rosa do?
Hillary.
And Hillary. And Maya
Angelou.
Angelou. So we really, really love this game. And unbeknownst to me, this is part of the episode today because Liam decided to bring it in. But yeah, there's some of our favorite people that as we're baking and as we're kind of going through each day, we talk about all of those guys a whole lot. So getting back to the actual recipe at hand, once you've kind of gotten all of your butter mixed up, you're going to add your sugar next. Okay, so we're ready to put our sugar in. You're going to put 1.5 cups in. So since Liam's got the 1/2 cup, we're going to start with the 1/2 cup. Okay. Why, thank you, sir. And then we're going to take the big cup there and take the whole cup. Oh, we might have to pour this one in here. There we go. And then we're going to mix them in. Can you help me mix? Oh, with these right here. You're going to help me mix? Oh, that's lovely.
You're not eat it.
No, you're not going to eat it. You're going to use this spoon? Might make it easier. You're going to cream the sugar and the butter and the lemon zest, or lemon rind, all together until it's very soft. Oh, we don't need any more sugar, dude. Thank you very much. And we don't need any more salt. Okay, hang on to the vanilla at the moment. We're not quite ready to put it in yet. Now hang on to that. All right, so cream all of this until it's evenly distributed. Does that smell nice?
Mom, open it one time.
We will open it in just a moment. It's actually going to be our next step, dude. How did you know? We're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. Not with your mouth. Thank you very much. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Smell that? Does that smell nice? I wish it tasted quite as nice on its own as it smelled. Right, here we go. So we need a teaspoon. Help me pour that in. Fantastic, good job. Okay. I'm gonna keep mixing that up. You gonna use this one? This one might be easier. This one might be easier, buddy. Oh, where are you off to? No, we're gonna stay here. We're not gonna take it into the sunroom. Come here. Come help me mix. There you are.
Yeah.
And guess what's going to be next? Eggs. Can you crack some eggs into your bowl while we're waiting? And crack them on the side of the bowl. Nice job. And mix them all up. Nice job. Okay. So once you have mixed the vanilla into the butter, sugar, and lemon zest, you're going to add your 5 eggs, but you're going to add them one at a time and mix them in one at a time.
One at a time.
One at a time, yeah, to make sure that they're mixed in fully. Okay. Eggs. Dada has them. Thank you, Dada. Come on over. You want to help me break them? Yep, help Mom. Ready? Do one at a time. Go. And we'll break them open carefully, so no shells. And we're going to mix them in one at a time. Can you help mix? Here's yours. One at a time. So that's one.
That is not happening.
I'm coming up here. Ready for the next one? Come on over, bud. That's one. Help me with the second one. Yes. Nice job. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Bind it.
Yep, help Mama bang it. Ready? There we go. Whoop. That's what. This is 2. Like how old you're going to be on your birthday? How old will you be?
2.
2. You getting the third one ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dada. Good job.
Okay.
Remember, we have to be so gentle. Help. Mama will help you. Oh, Mama will help you. Nope, we can't break it here. We have to break it on the side of the bowl lid. Nice job. That's 3. Can you help me mix this one up? Okay, so this is 3.
That's 2.
Next one is going to be
2. 1.
4. Then may I have it, please?
Yeah, please, Daddy.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? Whoop! There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can't crush it too much. We don't want any shells. Let's make sure we're all clear of the shells. This is 4, and we have one more, and that's number 5. So this is a good counting exercise if you're working with little guys. Okay, last one.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking so nicely. Good job, bud. Okay. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. And for anybody who's watching who's wondering, the sign that Liam is using means please. Can you show everybody how to say please?
Please.
Oh, show them again so they can see.
Please.
There you go. That's how you say please in sign language. Even though Liam's pretty good at talking these days, we still use some signs with him as well because it helps for good communication, right, bud? All right. You're getting more eggs at your shop? All right, so one of the things that the recipe doesn't actually call for, but we have always put in because we really like it, is some lemon juice. Mixing it up. So we usually put, oh, we don't need it on here. We need it mixed up in here. Can you mix it up in there? We usually put kind of 2 to 3 tablespoons in, so it just gives it an extra little kick. It also gives it a bit more moistness to the actual cake itself once it's baked. So we add that in as well. Just watch out for little seeds. Thought we were seedless, but not quite. All right, mister, we need your help mixing. We mixed our lemon juice in. And now we need to mix our dry ingredients in, our flour and everything. Okay, so we're going to mix our dry ingredients in. We'll pour some of them in, we'll pour about half of them in, mix them up, and then pour the other half in, because don't want to mix it. Feet off the table, please. Don't want to mix it too much or else it gets kind of tough. Can you help me? Nice job. Thank you. We're going to mix the rest in. Hang on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come here, buddy. So we're going to mix our dry ingredients up. And while we've been working today, while we've been making our cake, we've been listening to some of Liam's favorite music, haven't we? Who are we listening to today? Kebo, yeah. Some songs by Runa, huh? Who else? What did you say earlier? You wanted to listen to what? Cheryl on the stage, our percussionist for Runa. He frequently requests getting to watch videos. Too much, no, I put the rest of it in. Getting to watch Runa on the stage or Cheryl on the stage in our videos. So we're listening to all of Liam's favorites today, yeah? Alrighty, so we'll mix that in and then we will get it, we'll get it ready to put into our cake pan.
Mama.
Okay, so once you have your dry ingredients mixed in, you're going to preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And we've lost our helper for the moment. He's getting a little preoccupied. So I'm going to do this next section with you where we're putting it into the cake pans. And like we said before, we have a special birthday cake pan for Liam, which he has not seen yet. So we're going to do this in some of our cake pans, and we're going to do some of the test runs with the other stuff separately as well, so he doesn't see them yet. So these are little beehive cake pans that we used for his birthday, his first birthday last year, because we love honey and bees in our house. So this is one where you're going to spray or put really soft butter on the inside and then put a little bit of flour as well. So we're going to grease and flour our pans. So then we're going to take for each little beehive, you're going to fill it probably about 3/4 of the way so that it doesn't spill over too much, and that should be pretty good to fill the whole thing and have it rise really nicely. And as I said before, we've been making this cake since Vanana and I had our Irish wedding, our wedding over in Ireland. Neither one of us are huge just cake fans in general. We like really good pound cakes and really good lemon pound cakes, but just birthday cake and wedding cakes, they're not things that we would, you know, just be running out to go and have. We're much more of kind of like butter cookies or butter biscuit type of people, really good tarts, really good pies, things like that. And so when it comes to cake, the fact that we are making a cake means that it's cake that we really, really like. So we hope you enjoy this recipe as well. But we tend to use it for a lot of really special occasions. So we used it for Liam's birthday last year as well. And so when he loved it as much as he did, we said, well, let's make it again for this year. So we'll fill all of those, and then we'll put it into the oven. Just kind of shake it out a little bit so that it sets down a little bit. So we're going to put it at 325 for 40 to 50 minutes. Keep an eye on it, be rotating it a little bit. You can also just put it into a regular bundt pan, regular size bundt pan. It doesn't have to be these little mini cakes as well. And check it about, you know, half an hour, see how it's looking. It should be golden, really nicely golden. And you should be able to put a cake tester or a knife in and come out and have it be clean, and that's when it's finished. So we'll show you as well how to make the kind of syrup for the cake, and then also how to make the cake flour as well if you don't have any cake flour on hand. So happy baking, everybody. Good luck. Alrighty, everybody. So while we're waiting, just for those of you who are interested, we'll show you how to make cake flour with just having kind of normal all-purpose flour and other ingredients at home. It's actually fairly simple. We're trying it with this as well because we don't have cake flour. We couldn't find any. So you're going to take a cup of all-purpose flour and pour that into a bowl, and then take 2 tablespoons away from that and put it right back in to your kind of flour store. And then you're going to take cornstarch and take the 2 tablespoons that you just, of flour that you just tossed out, you're going to put those 2 tablespoons of cornstarch back into your flour mixture. So there are apparently 16 tablespoons of flour in a cup. And so you're going to take 2 of those out, so you have 14 left, and then put 2 back in of the cornstarch to complete that mixture. So it should equal 1 cup again. So you're going to mix that up pretty well. And then the next part of this step, to make sure that it is mixed well, you should sift it twice. So this is just, you know, kind of a little mesh, wire mesh thing. It's actually a tea strainer, but today we're using it to be kind of a fine mesh strainer to sift the flour. We own a flour sifter as well. It sometimes hurts my hand after a while, so if you have one and you like to use those, just sift it that way. If not, if you don't have one of those, this is a perfectly easy and good way to do that too. So you sift the whole thing through, and then once you have that, they say that you should do that twice. So this sifting process, you go through the whole thing once you've gone through your entire cup of flour and cornstarch. You sift the whole thing through, and then you're going to do that back again, and that's going to give you 1 cup of cake flour. So hopefully that works for everybody. Good luck, everyone, and yeah, we'll see how we do with the cake when it comes out of the oven. You have to wait till it can just be rolling. That's fine.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Are we going to check your cake? Yeah, okay, so let's check our cakes in the oven, or 1 cake if you were making 1 cake. We've rotated ours a couple of times. I think we might be ready. What do you think? You think they might be ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
So as you can see, we put a little bit more batter in than we may have needed to. Let's just double check.
A little bit cake.
You want to eat a little bit of cake? Well, it looks like all of these are coming out clean, so it looks like they're ready. So what you want to do is you're going to sit and let them just kind of sit in there for maybe a minute or 2, just to kind of set a little bit. We will often put a lemon glaze on either now or after we take them out. And because somebody's getting a little tired, we might do that afterwards. And I'll show you how to do that afterwards. In
cake.
You might have a little bit of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might do that too. So we'll show you the stages of, you can see we're getting ready for our trial run of maybe another cake with lots of different colors. So we'll show you some of that as well. So in the meantime, go see the cake. Yeah, we're working on the cake. What colors are over here? Purple and? You want to get down? Well, in a minute, what colors do you see? Gray and? That's gray. And? Oh, that's gray. That's black. And what color is this? Green and? Blue and? What's all the way over there? Red. Blue and purple? Purple and? Yellow. Yeah, so we'll show you some of all of that. But in the meantime, good luck baking your cakes, and we'll see how we do. Happy baking? Happy baking, everybody. Oh, no. Remember? No, please don't poke it. Ready? I'm going to say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, baking with babies.
Hello, baking with babies. Hello, everybody. So we have finished our cakes. These are little beehive cakes, our lemon cakes, and we are going to pour some glaze over it. So to make the glaze, you're just going to take the juice of 1 lemon and a 1/4 cup of sugar. And so you're going to heat the lemon juice up and then dissolve the sugar. Keep mixing until it dissolves. And then what we're going to do, you're going to start with the cake's still in the pan. They've cooled at the minute so that Liam can help me. So they're a little harder than we would normally do. Normally I would do them while they're still hot or still warm, so that the bottoms aren't quite as stiff as they are right now. Well,
That's the bottom.
That's the bottom, and then that's the top. So let's poke these. Can you help me poke them? We're gonna poke, before we take them out, we're gonna poke them with a fork, just like this, so that some of that glaze can go into the actual cake itself. So like I said, Yeah, because it's really, really nice.
Not that one.
You gonna help me pour this over? Okay, so before we take them out, we're gonna pour a little bit onto the bottom. Okay, ready? We're gonna pour it over the bottom. And so we usually do a couple, wait, just a moment. We're gonna pour them onto all of them. Help me.
Down.
Yep, on the next one. And then we're gonna turn them all over. So let me pour it on the next one.
Down.
And this can be a little bit messy at times, depending on how well you're pouring in, if it spills over. So you might want to have either parchment paper or something underneath, or just another plate. Oh, not yet. We can't eat them yet. Okay, can you put it back in so we can put the glaze on? Put the glaze on.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm putting down.
But it makes it better. It makes it so much nicer.
No.
Okay, should we turn them over onto the plate? Let's turn them upside down. Oh, look at those. See the beehives? Yeah, can we turn the next one over? Let's not pull them off. Turn the next one over. Oh, little taste tester.
We read it?
Yeah, we're not going to eat each one of them, okay?
Oh.
Remember,
He did it.
we can have a piece of one in just a moment. Okay? Okay, wait. We need to put the glaze on these. Okay? Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice job. So then you start taking this, and so whether you have small cakes or one big cake, you just keep taking the glaze and drizzling it over until it's kind of well balanced between everything. And what this does is, in addition to just giving it a nice kind of finish and touch, it also helps to moisten the cake. So yeah, we don't eat this on its own. We'll eat this when it's on the cake. So it's because it's not just the sugar, it's sugar and lemon juice. It gives an extra little tang. And these also, once these are baked, they freeze really nicely, and they keep for a while. So that's the finishing touch of this cake. So we hope you enjoy it. What do we say to everybody? Happy baking. Happy baking, everybody. Kisses. I know you're having a taste. Okay, but I saw you had a little piece.
One piece.
One little piece. Because you were helping Mama. Thank you. What after we do it? Okay. Ready? Okay, here we go. What are you going to say?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. So this is our finished cake. What is this? Liam, tell everybody. What is this?
Cake?
This is what kind of cake?
Cake.
Liam's
birthday cake.
Liam's birthday cake. So this is the finished result. So this is a lemon cake that we made in the little beehives that we showed you guys how to make. And so this is, we got kind of creative and a little bit of trial and error, but we did a lot and it's really yummy, isn't it? Yeah. Mommy. But we got a little creative with dyeing, with food coloring, dyeing different parts of the batter, because we don't love icing in our family. None of us have really loved icing, and so we decided to try and maybe dye the batter, and so we decided to put currants in. As you can see, this is our train. What's this here?
Engine.
The engine with our popcorn steam, and we've got some currants underneath there for the coal, and then kind of back here we've got some raspberries and blueberries for parts of our cargo, all the way back to our red caboose at the very end. So we had a lot of fun with this, and underneath each of these, they might be sticking in a little bit. Thank you, Dada. Whoops, underneath these are ribbon cookies, which we will show you how to make on one of our next episodes. It's a really easy cookie to make, but we thought that they might be fun as our train tracks. So this is Liam's birthday cake that we'll be enjoying later, but we wanted to show you the end result for everything. We say, happy baking, everybody.
Happy baking, everybody.
And happy birthday, Liam.